Right, 8 March 2025, and today is a very important day. So we've had a lot of important days over the past few months, but today is very, very important. And I want us to go to bed knowing what is important and what is not important. So what is important right now is the announcement which I've put on Zimbabwe. You've seen the full statement by the military spokespeople. That is the people that speak for the military of Zimbabwe, ever since an announcement was made that there will be a protest against Mnangagwa after he refused to step down. So there's been an announcement today, this morning, and this has been going all around. So I want to take you through what the statement says and what is going to happen. So as you know, Mnangagwa was given an ultimatum to step down or to be removed. So I want to remind you of that ultimatum.
You have failed this nation. You have failed us. And you have succeeded to put your family on the fore as one of the worst, the most hated in the history of the world. You can redeem yourself by doing the right thing. Step down. Free this country from incompetence. Your lack of probity has preceded you. Ndiri kutaurira comrade. Imwimwi vana vake nemudzimai taurirai baba kuti zvakwana.
Right, taurirai baba kuti zvakwana. Tell your father that it's enough. And now it has happened. That statement has been put out by the military spokespeople, people who speak for the military. The military is not going to come and sit in front of the TV and speak to you and have a coup. But you're going to hear speeches and statements that are instructing people what to do on the 31st. So there are clear instructions that have been given. The most important instruction is that no truck, no bus, no taxi should be on the road on the 30th of March. So there should be no bus, no truck, and nothing on the road. There should be nothing on the road. And if you so happen to go on the road on that day, your truck, your bus, your taxi, that is at your own risk. That has been put out. And anyone who is going to be on the road is on the side of Mnangagwa. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll play a short snippet, but I want to look at why this is different. This has never happened before in Zimbabwe. There's never been a time when there was an open threat given to anyone who goes on the road. And now Mnangagwa has to go and order the army to go and protect the streets. So you see what is going to happen now. Mnangagwa is going to release the military onto the street to protect against a strike that has been issued. And those people that he has put on the streets are the people that are going to protect people who are protesting. This is what we call a catch-22 situation. Mnangagwa is in a tight corner right now. He's going to put himself out of power. And it's going to happen on the 30th of March. And they've said that once this protest starts, it won't end. So do not go back on the road until Mnangagwa is out of the office. And this is very, very important. This has never happened. And I foresee a lot of success because it's going to start at night on the 30th. So if you see a protest starting at night, it's going to be a very dangerous protest. And it's going to involve people that you've never seen before. So let me quickly play it for you so that you don't get, you don't start thinking I'm the one who is issuing the statement here. So let me play it for you just a little bit, not the whole thing, because the whole thing's on Zimbabwe.
Right, maskera say my comrades. Right, vari panapa and I'm taurire mani. Vachikairi vemagonyeta, truck drivers, ne vachikairi vemabhazi kuti MSWAT 31 kubva MSWAT 30 manheru hakuna bhazi riri kufamba. Ende muvataurire izvozvo. Kana vema-Uber drivers, vemanhingava, vema-in-driver, vazivisei kuti vakomana nhau yatakatarisana nayo haisi yedu, nemi tiri kutogadzira upenyu hwenyu. Saka zvokuzoti tuchika nechigonyeti chako ameno zvako ndo uchapedzera nemurungu wako because isu topisa magonyeti acho kana zvanetsa vakomana vachapisa. Hatisi kuda nonsense. Because tinogadzira Zimbabwe inonakira even imimi, inonakira munhu wese, inova ine health care. Handi mazvona ka. Saka dzivisana ikoko even varungu venyu vataurire kuti akuzvina hazvina kumira zvakanaka. Atine kana mine malodzi ari muri kupiwa ane chekuita nemusi wa 30 na 31 kana kuti musi wa 1 April imbomirai because isati kuziva kuti munzira macho tinobuda rini. Ende nawi musafunga kuti kuitirwa maharare chete kubva paBed Bridge pesa apa pana motikari inofamba. Hani manzwa. We are ready even kuti tiite head on nani zvake achatumwa ma street. Hadi mazinzi so are not scared of anyone. Anybody no. Saka varungu venyu kana vachikupai ma trips mamwe anenge achienda kuna nani kuna Zambia muchifura nemuZimbabwe garai mavaudza.
Right, I'm not going to play the whole thing. This is a summary of what has been said. The 30th of March marking the beginning of the protest, 31 full-fledged protest, and not knowing when it's going to end. And if anyone, Uber, InDrive, truck, taxi, bus, whoever you are, international or local, if you go on the streets, it's at your own risk. The language that has been used here is very strong. I'm not going to repeat it, but it's been said that this one is not for you. So they're not asking you to come on that day. They are saying to you, get your bus off the street. The time when you are told to come, then you will come, but there must be no transport. So you know the implication. It means people are not being told to be transported into town. Because if there's no transport, how are you going to be transported into town? So it's not about you coming into town. It's about you protesting where you are. So that is not local. It's going to be national. It's going to be national protest, which is very, very organized. And Mnangagwa is gone. So Mnangagwa is gone. This is the last day or the last months of Mnangagwa. And the objective, as stated in that audio, is that by the 18th of April, we should have a new president of Zimbabwe, because people have already warned Mnangagwa that he must step down and he must leave office. So this is it for tonight. So spread the word. If you do have a business in transport, that is where these guys have started. They've said, start there, no transport, no moving around, and no wasting time with the distractions. So no wasting time with the distractions. Focus on the important stuff, which is the removal of Mnangagwa, and it's not going to be peaceful. So this is not going to be a peaceful protest. Right, let me see if there's any comment here of interest. Kawanchi Baba, yes. So, guys, you've seen me doing a one-man protest. You've seen me going to Zambia. You've seen me going to Botswana. Isusu, we are the originals, like the original people, the Zunis. And now you need to support the military guys. They can't come out in the open and start talking. So if you just sit there and let the situation continue like this, you're going to suffer. And Mnangagwa is going to come back. If you allow Mnangagwa to come back, he's going to come back like 10 demons. So now he's like one. He's going to come back like legion, demonic legion. That is going to happen to you. And you're going to see poverty. That is 100 times what you're seeing now. Our country will be reduced some form of Somalia, ungovernable country. And Mnangagwa is going to run the government from Precap Farm. So don't allow this to happen. Don't let the military guys do this and then you stand away and pretend as if you didn't hear. The guys have risked themselves so much. And if you're in Zimbabwe, take this seriously. Don't be that person who always thinks you want to see the son of man coming to announce that there's going to be a protest. The announcement has been made now. There is a line that has been drawn from Mnangagwa. He mustn't be there from the 1st of April. Mnangagwa must be gone. And you've been given that opportunity to get rid of all the rot that is there in our country, all the corruption that is in our country. Murube mkuru, anoshaya mari kutenga chingwa. There are people right now who are going a day without eating. Not a day, but continuously. How many times have you worked? How many times have your child worked ever since they finished school What kind of a country is that? Where everything's collapsing right in front of your face. And one family is causing all this for everyone. That is a mess. That is trababulous. So everyone listen to this audio that have been put out and support the military guys. They can't come out and start running around on TV. You have heard the message and you're going to get the protection. So if you're an Uber driver or an in-drive driver, in Bomira Madara, one day, and the truck drivers change your trip for those 3 days, what are you going to suffer? So that we see what happens here. Very, very important. And listen to what you've been given here as a message. 30, 31 of March, 1 April, those days, don't plan a trip. Sit in your house with your family. Avoid going to town. This message is going to go out on a daily basis and going to be amazing. And today, I'm not going to say a lot because I can even pop a vein right now thinking about the things that are happening in our country. In my company, we employ 30 graduates, 30. Can you believe it? And most of the time, we're not able to pay at all. I have got CVs and CVs coming out here on a daily basis saying, we need a job, we need a job. Guys, a job is the easiest thing to create. Mnangagwa is failing on the basics. Zimbabwe is broken on the basics and on the big things. This is what is happening, and this is what the military guys are saying. They're fixing it for you. The war veterans have come out, and let's put this message out to as many people as possible and fix this country. I would like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the morning. First thing, 5 a.m., you see me here telling you about the trending news that will be going on in Zimbabwe and Africa. So thank you very much, and pass the message to everyone, and a good night to you all.
Anovura meso